and welcome back to Chef Took. Today we're making a seared chicken with a spicy maple sauce and sweet potatoes and kale. So, sounds really good from the start. Let's get into our ingredients. First off, we've got some sweet potatoes. You're going to need 2 of those, also known as 1 pound. Or just get 1 pound, because they can differ in sizes. Okay, we've got some rice vinegar. You're only going to need 1 tablespoon of that. So, yeah, that's cool. And then 1 tablespoon of a smoky spice blend. So, like, you could probably use a BBQ something. And then we have a Vermont spicy maple syrup. This is really good. You need 2 tablespoons of that. You don't need it to be that specific brand, but just spicy maple syrup. Creamy mustard sauce. You're going to need 1 tablespoon of that. Chicken demi-glace. You need 2 tablespoons of that. And then you're going to want to get some, I like Tradesman Premium Cuts. They're not sponsoring this video though. Boneless, skinless chicken breasts. 4 of those. Some creme fraiche. We used this in last video. But yeah, it's a French style cultured cream. So that's cool. Put that there. Oh yeah, you need, let's see, 2 tablespoons of that. Kale. Lots of kale. We need 1 bunch of it. 1 whole bunch. So, there's that. Kale. And then just an ounce of butter, which, it can be salted or unsalted. I don't think it really matters. 2 tablespoons of that. So yeah, that's cool. Those are our ingredients, and let's get cooking. Okay, to start cooking, let's fill a medium pot with water, and make sure it's salted water. And then cover and heat on high to boiling. Okay, now you're going to want to wash and dry your fresh produce.
This is how you do that. Make sure you also wash and dry the vegetables to make sure that you're clean and healthy.
Okay, once you have finished roughly chopping the sweet potatoes, you're going to want to put them in that pot of salted water that was boiling, and then put it on medium-high for 14 to 16 minutes. And after that, you're going to want to start cutting the kale. You're going to want to remove the kale leaves from the stems. And chop it up like I'm doing right now. After you finish chopping the kale, you're going to want to put it in a large bowl and off to the side. Now you're going to want to make the maple sauce. You're going to add 2 tablespoons water, the vinegar, the maple syrup, and the chicken demi-glace. So I've already added the chicken stuff, the water, and the rice vinegar. So I'm just adding the maple syrup now. Now we're going to throw these away and stir this up. Okay, while your potatoes are cooking, you're going to want to add the kale to a large pan. Make sure beforehand you heat up a drizzle of olive oil and then add them in when the olive oil is a little bit hot. Then you're going to want to season with salt and pepper. And then wait 3 to 4 minutes until they're slightly wilted. Okay, after your kale has been cooking for 3 to 4 minutes or until it's slightly wilted, you're going to want to add 1.5 cup water. Then cook for 3 to 4 minutes until the water burns out. Okay, so once your kale's done cooking and the water's burned out and it's been 3 to 4 minutes, you're going to want to roll and make sure you get all of it. Then you're going to want to add the creamy mustard sauce. Here, add the creamy mustard sauce. And stir that around, and then add salt and pepper if desired. Once your potatoes have cooked for 14 to 16 minutes, you're going to want to drain thoroughly and then return to pot. Once you've drained your potatoes, you're going to want to use a fork to mash them, but first you're going to want to add your French cream, or your, what was it called? Cremette Francais. And then add a drizzle of olive oil. And then start mashing. Okay, now get out your chicken breasts and pat them dry with paper towels. I've already done that, but I'll give you a second. So, okay, now we're gonna season them. So put salt and pepper on both sides of the chicken. And pause the video if you want. Now you're going to want to add some of the spice blend. Enough to coat, but there may be extras. Also, be conscientious when you're working with raw meats that you're not touching anything other than the meat, and then going to wash your hand or the vessel that the spices are in. Because you can get some bad diseases from that and stuff like that, I'm pretty sure, and it's just not a good thing to do. But yeah, you're going to want to use a spice blend enough to coat. Okay, now you're going to want to wipe out the pan that you used for kale. And you're going to want to, so we're going to add our chicken breasts. Okay, there we go. Now you're going to want to cook the chicken on medium-high for 6 to 7 minutes per side. Okay, once your chicken is done cooking, you're going to want to remove from heat and set aside for now. Put the pan back on heat and then add a drizzle of olive oil without taking out any of the brown fond from the pan. Wait till that gets hot. Once your drizzle of olive oil, you're going to add the sauce. Being careful because the liquid could splatter. You're going to want to cook this from 1 to 2 minutes or until the sauce thickens. Okay, once the sauce is thickened a little bit, or cooked for 1 to 2 minutes, you're going to want to add some salt and pepper. And then remove from heat. Then you're going to want to add your 1 ounce butter and stir until melted. Sauce is complete. You're going to want to set it off to the side and start cutting the chicken or crosswise. Okay, once you've added your chicken to your plate and your other things, you're going to want to drizzle the sauce over the top. And then you have a delicious meal of some spicy maple sauce chicken with sweet potatoes and kale. Please like and subscribe.